How does a technical program manager differ from a Scrum Manager? Well, in this video, we're going to compare these two careers from the inside out. And hi there, my name is Josh, and I'm one of the founders at Product HQ. And this video is for anyone who wants to become a technical program manager or a Scrum Manager in a tech company, but doesn't know what the difference is between these two roles. And in this video, I'll be breaking down the similarities and differences between the roles, responsibilities, skills, salaries, and career paths of these positions. But first, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel for more content and comment below about videos you'd like to see from us in the future. Now, let's go ahead and get started. The technical program manager and the Scrum Manager are both crucial players in the product management lifecycle, and even have some overlapping tasks. These two roles are both responsible for managing multiple teams through a pre-established product roadmap towards a pre-established product vision. Both roles also include some level of risk assessment, cloud-based program management, and setting team milestones. However, technical program managers are around from the project's beginning and have a comprehensive understanding of the product's roadmap. They also have the technical background to engage with engineering teams and design teams. On the other hand, Scrum Managers specialize in agile development, which is a lightweight development framework that's becoming increasingly common in software development. In agile product management, teams spend less time developing the product beforehand and instead guide the product through multiple iterations, unlike more traditional product management cycle, which has a linear, regimented framework. So the technical program manager with their technical background is involved in long-term program management, whereas the Scrum Manager is concerned with the short term. This fundamental difference leads to all the diverging responsibilities of these two positions. So let's get into those. Because a technical program manager handles the project on the long term, they must be focused with the budget throughout development. This involves planning budgets with the human resources and finances department, justifying expenditures, requesting additional resources to distribute, and also reporting financial ongoings to external stakeholders. Although they do not design the product roadmap, the technical program manager must make sure the roadmap is achievable, and they must find the most realistic, efficient way to produce a quality product on schedule. And because they have a technical background, the technical program manager is responsible for working with a team of developers to accomplish the product features laid out by the product owner. This technical component of the position allows the technical program manager to prioritize initiatives and product features. The technical program manager puts together teams, then works with those teams to get through roadblocks, utilizing cross-team dependencies to complete the roadmap on schedule, resulting in a quality, scalable product. The long-term tenure of a technical program manager requires them to assess the risk of a project and make organizational changes to prevent these roadblocks from delaying the product or wasting resources. Although they do not design the product, technical program managers are responsible for reaching the product delivery on time and on budget. With technical program managers covered, let's talk about Scrum Managers. Scrum Managers, on the other hand, are concerned with the day-to-day team processes. Their job is to translate the technical product manager's long-term goals into day-to-day actionables and specific team tasks. Scrum Managers and their agile process of development are becoming more popular in software development. Within this fast-paced management framework, it's up to the specialized Scrum Managers to preserve the product's vision by adhering to the Scrum methodology on a day-to-day basis. And what this means, in essence, is making sure the goal, scope, and product domain are clear to everyone on the Scrum team. And the Scrum Managers use agile project management techniques to assign tasks over short time windows called sprints or Scrum sprints. Scrum Managers are also responsible for keeping the project stakeholders updated on the development process and how various processes are moving along, similar to how a technical project manager would. And Scrum Managers use tools called Scrum artifacts to convey information to stakeholders and team members. The Scrum artifacts include burn down charts, which are graphics that chart the team's progress as they complete tasks among the product backlog. Another Scrum artifact is the product increment, which lists all the backlog items that have been completed during a given sprint. Because Scrum Managers operate in a fast-moving environment, they communicate with their teams on a daily basis in events called daily stand-ups or the daily Scrum. During these stand-ups, performance is analyzed and future tasks are assigned to achieve milestones. Being a Scrum Manager requires meticulous organization of the product backlog and efficiently assigning tasks to teams. It's also the Scrum Manager's responsibility to avoid any external disruptors or internal roadblocks, usually by limiting team interactions to the most necessary exchanges. And this dedication to sticking to the roadmap on a day-by-day basis requires Scrum managers to be fully committed to helping the Scrum team at all costs. Essentially, whatever needs to be done to energize, motivate, and lead disparate elements of a team to complete their tasks, the Scrum manager is responsible for it. Now that we've looked at the fundamental difference between the roles of technical program manager and Scrum manager, let's talk about the required skills. Both a technical program manager and Scrum manager are responsible for team leadership. Therefore, anyone who wants either of these positions should have a leadership skill set, which includes excellent communication skills, verbally and also written communication skills, and they should have conflict resolution skills and interpersonal skills. And the reason that we have such a high emphasis on communication skills is that Scrum managers are involved in the everyday interactions between team members. These communication and motivational skills come in handy for a Scrum manager's daily stand-ups, in which past tasks are evaluated and future tasks are planned. For the most part, technical program managers and Scrum managers are skilled in cloud-based project management, since both positions require keeping teams on track with a roadmap designed by the product managers. However, a technical program manager requires a deeper technical background, often including skills like data management, some basic coding skills, budget planning, and network architecture understanding. Scrum managers do not need a technical background though. However, Scrum managers should be skilled in agile software development, safe Scrum Master processes, understanding how to prioritize the backlog, and tools like Jira. And these are programs used for project management in the agile development lifecycle. Now that I've gone over the skills required for both technical program managers and Scrum managers, let's talk about their salaries. According to Glassdoor, the average salary for a technical program manager is about $126,000. This number is broken into an average base pay of about $112,000 plus additional pay at an average of about $14,000. Glassdoor's graph shows that the 25th percentile of an average technical program manager salary rests at $39,000. And the 75th percentile at $466,000. The wide range in salary among technical program managers indicates that there are many factors at play. And the more specialized someone can be in their technical knowledge, the more valuable they will be to a project management lifecycle. And the more valuable a technical program manager is to a project management cycle, the higher salary they're capable of earning. And technical program managers can be promoted to become senior technical program managers. When you look at it upon Glassdoor, you can see that the average salary listed for a Scrum manager is about $111,000. This number is broken down into an average base pay of about $97,000, plus additional pay at an average of $14,000. Glassdoor's graph shows that the 25th percentile rests at $34,000 and the 75th percentile at $398,000. What this wide range indicates is that many factors go into a Scrum manager's salary, such as their experience, company, and the product being developed. For example, according to Glassdoor, a Scrum manager at American Airlines is paid about $130,000 annually, whereas the salary for State Farm is listed at $91,000. There are several promotions possible for Scrum managers looking to climb an organization. A Scrum manager can be promoted to become a senior Scrum manager, and if the company has one, possibly even a senior lead Scrum manager. So with salaries covered, let's move on to the career paths of these two positions. Technical program managers are hired as full-time employees because they must be intimately familiar with the product roadmap and company vision. Scrum managers, by contrast, are experts in Scrum management and as such may sometimes be hired by companies as consultants. With that covered, let's talk about the education required for these positions. Both technical program managers and Scrum managers require at least a high school or GED, a bachelor's degree, and maybe a graduate's degree. Because a technical background is necessary for a technical program manager, anyone considering this field should focus their college studies on something like computer science or information technology. Although degrees focused on business administration and finance can also be helpful too. Anyone who wants to become a technical program manager should gain entry-level experience either as a program manager or a member of a technical team, such as data, engineering, or software. While a bachelor's degree isn't necessarily required for a Scrum manager, it's better for people to have a bachelor's degree in business administration, finance, or any related field. More importantly, anyone that wants to be a Scrum manager should also have completed some lower level experience as a member of a Scrum team. For both technical program managers and Scrum managers, in fact, lower level experience as members of their respective teams often proves to potential employers that they are experienced in project management and have a deep understanding of the layers of the program management cycle and product development cycle, whether agile or more traditional like waterfall, from the inside out. And once you become a technical program manager, you can gain enough experience and knowledge to get promoted to senior technical program manager, which in turn means a salary increase and increased responsibility of products development. So how can you work on making that leap in your career? Well, there are a few ways to make this happen. For one, getting a graduate degree could help you advance in your career. An MBA or graduate degree in computer science would prove to employers that you have the technical and project management skills to take on more responsibilities. Next, it's helpful to have a certification that's reputable among professionals. These certifications serve as an affirmation of talents and qualities that an organization values. And it shows that you took the initiative to expand your skill set from strictly technical work to program management. Another way to get closer to your dream job is by strengthening technical or business skills that you can add to your resume, such as network architecture, business case development, and budget planning. Technical program managing sits at the nexus between technology and business development. So individuals should take it upon themselves to demonstrate a comprehensive grasp of the job requirements. For Scrum managers, there are certifications that indicate you are well-versed in operating and managing an agile development cycle on a day-to-day basis. Additionally, Scrum managers can always keep their resume sharp by strengthening their knowledge of the software development cycle and Scrum tools that are often used like Monday or Jira. And there are tons of articles, YouTube videos, and online courses out there to help you become a Scrum manager or a technical program manager for that matter. It's always beneficial to strengthen your skill set, whether you're looking for a better salary at your current job or you're looking for a more advanced job with a higher salary. And if you enjoy this video and you feel like you have a better understanding between the technical program manager job and the Scrum manager job, then make sure to go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos on the topic of product management. And again, my name is Josh, I'm one of the founders of Product Manager HQ, and I'll go ahead and see you on some of our other videos. Cheers.